would like to communicate.
Above.
Above.
What are the chances of that when you're looking?
Above and the bells start going.
Above.
Can you tell us where you need us to go to talk to us?
Inside.
Inside.
As if it said that.
We'd have a job.
We can't really get inside, it's closed right now.
As if it said that when you said. Should I actually try the door?
Sacrilege.
Sacrilege.
It would be sacrilege if I tried the door.
Good evening, guys. We are here at Clitheroe Church, which is the old church down at the bottom of the castle. There's a little graveyard here, and following on from Clitheroe Cemetery, we wanted to just have a little look and see if there's anything here, any reactions or anything. Jay knows more about the history than me.
It's a very old parish church. There's only a few graves here that I'm aware of. There's probably about a dozen at most. And it actually goes round the back, and we can get back round to the actual keep and the actual castle where we were on a previous video. So yeah, I think if we have a mooch around here, try the EMF out, try spirit box maybe, and see what we get.
We've just kind of got it and it started spitting. So, just kind of hoping that that's not going to kick off. Putting you in for a torch on.
Seeing all scattered. There's only about a dozen of them.
I don't really want to walk on them with them doing.
Well, the actual bodies are under the slabs, aren't they? So you're not technically walking on them. That's what it is. Might need to get the torch out actually, might we? Look at all benches here, spoiled for benches.
I know. Still enough benches at last time.
That's a bench.
It is just starting to spit a little bit.
It is, isn't it?
This might be a very short video, guys.
It's not the easiest to read anyway, the way you do
No,
I know.
that's an 1837. She's just 23 years old.
What the hell? Did you get any of that? Oh, little EMF reader just slides in there.
See if we get any reaction.
Is there any spirits here around this grave? If you'd like to let it be known, come forward, touch the device.
It just seems very peaceful. It just
Not feeling
anything.
particularly anything.
It just feels very, very peaceful. And quiet.
Torch on dimmer just because I don't want to put it in the house windows.
No. I like these ones.
It's actually snowing. That's not actually rain, it's like sleety snow. What was that? EMF went up there, but went straight back down. It literally flashed halfway up.
I did.
Literally as I was stepping forward, it flashed. What then? Them big stones over there. Is There's actually more than what I realised around the edges and stuff as well. All the way around the edges.
Nearly stood on one then.
Where you walking, chaps?
I know, I nearly stood on that one.
People underfoot.
Can't actually see what they say on that one.
It must be old then.
Just going to get a picture of that one with my camera. My phone, because that's lovely.
What's that? You like clank behind us though. It's literally like right behind us, just like a clank. I don't even know what that sounded like. Is there any spirits here with us now? If you can come forwards and affect the device in my hand. We don't mean you any harm, we just want to communicate. If you can come forwards, touch the device in my hand, that'll indicate that you're here. It's weirdly very peaceful. It's like when we went in Accrington Cemetery at the beginning, how calm and peaceful it was, and then the atmosphere just suddenly changed when we went round to that other part of it. It's kind of got that same feeling. It feels alright at the minute, but it could literally change at any time.
Shall we wander round the back and...
Sounds good. Quick look at these.
It doesn't feel to me. But we had a run rather high, so it's going to be very windy.
Bloody fun.
Some spirit's going to tell us off.
First rule of a ghost hunter, put your phone on silent.
Play more than it wouldn't affect any devices.
That's it.
I always forget to do it as soon as we get to.
Well, that's it. I mean, aeroplane mode just cuts everything off, doesn't it? All the data or anything.
Spirits out here now, if you'd like to come forward, so we don't mean any harm, just wish to communicate. Affect the device in my hand, make a noise that we can hear. Let the lights on this device go off by coming forwards, touching the device in my hand. If you wish to communicate, indicate to us whereabouts you are. Just walked right over one without even realising.
Yeah, they're here.
They're actually in the path as well, aren't they?
That's a silly place to put one, isn't it?
Leaving you no choice but to walk.
Try and like get past it yet. I feel like I'm on the edge.
familiar, that one.
Yeah, it was a cat, I think.
Mm.
Like the old doorway. Yeah, I like old doorways like that, because obviously they can still be passing through, can't they? They'd still see it as being a door.
Well, this is definitely a newer bit, I think, to this.
Whereas this is the original, you can tell with windows and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's all noises, funky noises going on in the background. There's not even really a feel about it,
We did speculate whether it was attached to the castle, Clitheroe Castle. See if there would be anything connected. Probably just quiet.
So is this the one you were saying that they were buried on top of each
No,
other?
that's where we're hopefully going next week.
Oh, that's next week.
Fingers crossed.
Very good.
This is old. I mean, some of the graves like 1873. It's not as old as the one we're going to.
Mm.
It's not old.
It's not old.
It's old. It's old. So when it's hot, you've got hot and then there's hot.
Oh yeah, yep.
There's like a broad kind of hot and then there's English hot.
There's nothing even sort of
I'm not really...
sensitively. I can't.
I've never been up here in the night, but when I've been up during the day, I've never actually picked up on anything, but I thought it was worth coming up and having a look.
So there you go, folks. Not everywhere that ghost hunters go is haunted. It is just quiet. Very quiet. Both from real
Almost too
peoples
quiet.
and from the spirit world. But that's the look of the draw, isn't it?
Of course it is, yeah.
Well, we can head down the dark path back to the castle.
The dark path.
Oh, I say dark path because there's no lights.
Where's the dark path? I didn't see that.
It sounds more.
I was going to say, it sounds like something off the Lord of the Rings.
It sounds better. It sounds better. It sounds better for the footage when I call it the dark path.
I suppose it does, yeah.
If we go down the dark winding
As
path,
opposed to the unlit path.
Yeah.
slightly dimmed.
Let's have another vaporoonie.
It got told off. I ain't got powerless on yet. It's usually powerless that blinks at.
Is it worth trying anything like that before we actually move on, do you reckon?
Do you want to just... There's a bench there.
Well, I'm just thinking before we move on, do we try spirit box?
Yeah. Just think of it. I get less
I know, yeah.
Let's have a see. So we're going to have a go with the powerless again. It's a very squeaky bench.
Got the ghost on the bench in the churchyard.
Oh, this is a
Visual.
Oh dear. Oh, we might get something on for you being framed here.
Getting all kind of squeaks and bounces.
Alright.
This is a rare sight, by the way, to see Jason in his glasses.
That's it. Trying to look more paranormal.
Don't have much option.
Trying to look like I know what I'm doing.
ITC
Put the
Legion
spectacles
Paranormal
on.
loaded.
Right, let's have a look.
Scanning.
Okay. Is there anybody here that would like to talk to us? Is there anybody here that would like to come and give us a message of any kind? Would like to communicate?
Above.
Above.
What are the chances of that when you look
Above and the bells start going.
above and you look up and all bells start chiming? You couldn't have timed that any better.
Couldn't have. Wow.
The bells have just chimed as well, haven't they?
Yeah. Don't know
They
what-
do it every 15 minutes because that was
Yeah.
past.
Oh, I wouldn't like to live next door to it.
Was that you making the bells chime? Say indeed, no, indeed.
Do you mean above as in heaven? And all the spirits that were here passed on to the other
Probably better on
realms?
that side actually, because the wind.
Bear.
Bear.
What?
I just got bear.
Over there, over
Over there. They're on the stair.
there. Tits come fishing in river.
This wouldn't surprise me. For our viewers, my spirit animal is in fact a massive brown bear.
Vanguard.
Vanguard. Vanguard.
Vanguard.
That's a really old word. I'm not sure what it means, vanguard.
Well, Vanguard's a type of armour, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's,
Are you connected to the castle here?
Vanguard was a knight, wasn't it? Like a,
It's a protector. I'm sure it's something like
that's
that.
well, Vanguard, with reference to Fallout, it's a type of armour, is Vanguard, and it's a very heavy armour. Almost like what you'd expect a knight or someone like that to wear. It's a heavy defensive armour.
We are quite near the castle, so... Is there a knight here?
I could be chatting absolute bubbles, but there's a slight possibility I might be right.
Beach.
A fair way to go for beach.
If there's anybody here that would like to communicate, do try and use the two devices, the two machines. If you can make this one flash, walk towards us.
England.
England, correct.
Well done.
We are indeed in England.
We got UK last time. This is being a
Yeah.
bit more specific. It's getting closer.
I don't know whether to set the camera up on that. The other camera. Oh, I've not brought the bloody tripod. Could set it up on.
I can hold the other camera or not.
I was thinking setting it up, on top of that. I'm pointing, but you won't be able to see it because it's dark. On that, whatever it's called.
On the grave.
Yeah.
On that. Ooh,
Or is that bit?
that's on a grave.
Oh, right, let's not do that.
That's a
then,
bit
then.
disrespectful.
Fair
We do
enough.
try and be as respectful as we can.
Yeah.
Up.
Again.
Yeah.
If them
We've
bells go again.
We've had above and up.
Are you above us?
It's not sticking out.
Or is it meaning it wants us to go up the hill to the castle?
Do you want us to go to the castle? The arrow's pointing that direction. Is that Pendle again?
That's Pendle over there.
Yeah.
That's Pendle that you can see in distance.
It does rather pull.
We need to do Pendle Hill.
Well, it's pointing at Pendle Hill.
Would be the most obvious place for it to point.
Oh, that wall and far away. Well, not actually that far away, is it?
It's not that far, really.
Gary.
Gary. Gary was the old man we got in the keep. Last time we were here, we encountered an old gentleman called Gary. Not a name we had before here. I'm sure it was Gary.
I know that name was definitely mentioned.
Gary, would you like us to come and see you again? It's just so quiet.
We got anything on the EMF, Jay?
It's not even blinked yet.
No, nothing. The problem with some of the names that come through this is they are so generic.
Yeah.
John, Gary. Name. My name's Vicky. This is Jason and Kyle.
Hi.
Can you say one of our names? There's somebody having a fight with some crutches.
We are quite close to Main Street as well, aren't we? People are going past in cars and what have you.
Can you tell us where you need us to go to talk to us?
Inside.
inside.
As if it said that.
We'd have a job.
We can't really get inside, it's closed right now.
As if it said that though when you said. Should I actually try the door?
Sacrilege.
Sacrilege.
It would be sacrilege if I tried the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
sacrilege.
I'll not try the door
Did
then.
it say that?
I know, yeah.
That is really cool.
I've
Well, we
never
don't
really-
mean any disrespect or won't do anything sacrilegious at all. We are just here to communicate. We come peacefully. Just to learn your stories. To see who's here. To explore this beautiful area. It's very peaceful. Do you protect this church?
And again. That's got to be driving the bloody microphone mad.
That wind is fierce. It's really cold. It's just gone quiet again. Maybe they don't want to communicate because it's sacrilegious, it's against their beliefs.
Hmm.
Especially if they're very old.
Yeah. If you think about 7. If you think about the time that these were, I'd have been burnt at the stake.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
hung.
What, did you get a choice?
No.
So we're getting the other camera out and making our way to the castle, you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. I'll bob this off for now. Key. Key.
It's all good to go, that one, anyway.
Key.
So,
Pardon you.
trying to make out what that was. It was like, is it a goose? Is it a motorbike?
I think that is a motorbike with all the raw throbbing power of a lady shave. Dear me. Right.
Yeah, it
Thank
should
you
be.
for communicating. I'm going to turn off this now. Goodbye.
So how far away is the castle then?
Well, if we look over, you can see over Pendle from the castle, so it can't be far. Right,
God, we've got so much infrared now.
Camera 2's up and running now. We're on it now.
two
We're blinding
cameras.
you. We're blinding you.
We've got 2 cameras going. We've got all manner going. I'm curious as to where they start. Where's the dark?
I nearly fell over them, so I went dizzy.
Panning too quick.
Look at this sneaky dark path.
Oh.
Well done. It's like funny bones in the dark.
Another quick vape.
It actually continues down here. There's more graves.
Oh my word, it's even more.
You enter at your own risk. Warning, sudden drop.
Oh.
You see what it says on there? This is sacred ground. It says on that sign.
Yeah.
It was saying about sacrilege. It says this is sacred ground.
You're quite
Oh.
right. That's why a lot of places are hallowed. They didn't allow witches to be buried in them because, of course, they denounced the faith. And to do such a thing would be sacrilegious. Even here, though, it is so peaceful. Very steep steps.
Thanking you.
It's See, Jason forgets that us little-legged hobbits at the back
This is it.
can't manage these massive steps.
So this is residential here, isn't it?
Yeah,
I suppose we best stop recording this
yeah,
one.
we best
Okay.
stop recording.
So,
See you in a few, folks. We're just going to stop because this is people's houses.
we found a little alleyway. Thought we'd do a little ENF.
Yeah, it just feels...
I was wondering why it's still getting wet then, but we're not actually on the, we're not actually on the trolley.
That sounded like somebody walking down
I was just
that.
going to say the same because I expected to look up and see someone
See somebody
stood there.
walking.
How could it just rattle like that and it stopped now?
Can you do that again?
I literally looked up expecting to see someone.
Just a random quiet alleyway and it just suddenly felt very...
We can't do a bit wind because it's not doing it again, is it?
No. What we're going to do, guys, is we are just going to head back to the car and see if we can get a bit close to the castle and just take a bit of a break because it is just starting to rain, so we want to keep the cameras dry. So hopefully catch you in a few.